I'm talking to Michael van Rensburg, a Capetonian that moved to Stilbaai 2 years ago. Now, Michael, am I right? You're a software engineer with a passion for paddling.
Yes, that is indeed. Yeah,
Well,
indeed
welcome,
correct.
welcome to our program, and it's lovely to have you.
Thank you. Lovely to be here.
So, Michael, you moved to Stilbaai, like I said, about 2 years ago, or what was your reason moving from the peninsula to Stilbaai?
So we moved to Stilbaai about 2 years ago, and we just we love the coastline, and we've been traveling up and down due to paddling. We've been traveling up and down across the coastline because we race across the entirety of the coastline,
Right.
from the bottom of the peninsula to all the way up to Durban, even further. So we decided once we had a holiday in Stilbaai, and we decided we've got to move here. It was so beautiful. Our whole family is
Yes.
outdoors people, so we just enjoyed we love the coastline.
That's
So we decided to settle for Stilbaai.
Yeah, it's amazing. And now you're currently working for a company called Stats Pro. And
Yes.
how does that role fit into your life here in Stilbaai?
It's really nice because it allows me to work from home and work flexibly, which is really, really nice. And one can enjoy Stilbaai so much more
Right.
because one works from home and has more time. And it just allows one to, have more time for your sport, your paddling, all that sort of stuff, with working from home.
No,
Yeah.
that's true. And I mean, since you've been in Stilbaai, you've also been involved with development classes. Am I right?
Yes, indeed. Yeah, our club has now started with development classes, which I'm so excited about. I actually think the Stilbaai Club to me is it's incredible how they've managed to do it because 2 years ago there wasn't even a club.
Yeah.
And it was just a large group of paddlers who were racing and competing, but they decided to invest and build a club. And now, since the club is in a good state, one can now start with developing athletes to compete across the country, which I think is very impressive for 2 years.
Yeah, and that's amazing because what is the biggest difference you've noticed in the paddling culture between Cape Town and Stilbaai?
I think one of the biggest differences is the fact that Stilbaai tends to have an older paddling culture, but lots of experience. With age comes experience.
Right.
Cape Town had a lot of younger paddlers and still does, but I also think the landscape alone is, for me, one of the biggest differences because in Cape Town, one tends to focus more on the ocean paddling, but in Stilbaai, one has got the beautiful Gouka River running right through it,
Yeah.
and it ends with the ocean, so one can have very dynamic training in the way that you can train on the river and in the ocean,
That's
and
amazing.
you can sort of switch between the two, and it's sort of all at your fingertips in the same
Right.
place.
And what an
So
amazing opportunity for these youngsters, getting the opportunity to train in both scenarios. You know, like you said, I mean that for their development, that must be great.
yes, no, it goes very, very far. I mean, in Cape Town, kids have to go incredibly far to be able to train on the river, and then incredibly far to train on the ocean. So to come
Yeah,
to one place and be able to do both is
that's
like it's incredible.
it's incredible.
So yeah.
Michael, so talk a little bit about the development. I mean, obviously, one just doesn't do things like that if you don't have a heart for these things. So, what is it?
Yeah.
What makes this special? What has paddling done for you as a young person? What are your goals? What do you envision for these youngsters at the paddling club?
I think just for me, I remember when I started, I didn't know what sport I ever really wanted to do. I didn't know what I was very good at. And then my father enrolled me in paddling in the Peninsula Canoe Club, and I really took off with it. And I had such good help
Yeah.
getting good at paddling and so much assistance. And I think now that I am older and sort of in the same sort of age gap as the people that used to help me when I was a child, I think it's just so nice to be able to give back that way and share your passion and help develop youngsters, and sort of it feels so full circle for me. I find, I was once them, and it's nice to be in the other seat now,
Right.
as like a coach and a driver and developing. It's just awesome to see the kids build their confidence and just get better on the water, confident in themselves, and to sort of see them set goals. And I think one of my big goals now is to be able to develop and build up these kids and then see them compete. I think it's just going to be amazing to see them finally compete and really prove themselves on the international stage
Right.
in the future.
Right.
It's very full circle.
That's amazing. And then, Michael, personally, for you, what's your goals and what are you aiming for? But just personally, like, paddling wise now.
Paddling wise, probably my biggest goal right now is competing at the Pete Marlin Biogen World Champs.
Okay.
That is coming up in October. That's going to be a lot of work and a lot of training. Most of the guys at our club are competing for that one.
Okay.
But in general, it would probably be Biogen Pete Marlin, and then focusing on the sprints again and getting back up there to the world class level in sprints again. We were there about 2 years ago, but we're working on it again to get back.
Yeah. Well, that's
so it's
amazing.
A lot of training and a lot of racing.
Yeah. I can totally get that. Michael, but it was lovely speaking to you. I look forward to see what the journey ahead looks like for you. It's awesome to have young athletes in our town. I'm definitely not finished with you. I've got much more that we want to talk about. I don't know if you know about the Stilbaai Sportforum, but I
do.
Yeah, I think young people like you are what we need. And it's lovely to see that from a small town like Stilbaai, we have great athletes. And may your journey just be successful, and we pray for the best.
Thank you so much, Sportforum. It's absolutely awesome. I'm so glad that you guys are also documenting it and helping us as well. I think it's a great help to be able to get the message out there and just to build it and encourage youth to just get more active and be a part of it and, give back.
Absolutely. Yeah, Michael,
Awesome.
So thanks for your time. And I know you're busy, but you've set some time apart, and I really appreciate you joining us. Hey.
Thank you. Much appreciated.
All right, Michael.
Take
care.
All right.
Okay.
Have a blessed.
You too.
Cheers.
Bye.
Bye-bye.